Welcome back to another episode of the First Time Homebuyer series. My name is Julian Levit. We're going to be talking about the team and the bad motherfuckers associated. So first of all, you have your agent. How do you find an agent? Who's a good agent? I'm sure there's a ton of them hitting you up, or you're looking them up on Zillow or on Compass and you see thousands. Well, let's start about checking your personal network. Who have your parents used in the past? Who have your friends used in the past? That's a great place to start. Get a referral, word of mouth. And when you do find this person, make sure it's just not your sister's brother's aunt that does a deal or two a year. Make sure that they have consistent deal flow, that it's not their first year in the business, even though someone's gotta throw them a bone. Could be you if it's maybe a small rental, who knows? Doesn't mean they're gonna do a bad job. But you wanna have your best interest in mind, because when you're buying real estate, more often than not, this is gonna be the biggest purchase of your life. You wanna be taken care of. It's a service. You wanna make sure that you're comfortable. Read the reviews, read the testimonials, make sure that other people are raving about them and they have a fan base. Look at their social media. I know if you Google my name, you're gonna see over 70 reviews, all 5-star. You'll see all my social media channels. You'll see my videos. You'll see the past properties I've sold. It's an easy, no-brainer decision to go with me versus another agent who's newer in the business. Now, just because you find someone doesn't mean you should automatically sign up with them. I'd recommend, doing an initial phone call, having a coffee. If you have a significant other, a partner, a spouse, a dog, whatever, have them meet the person too. Make sure everyone's aligned on the same common goal and mission to get this job done. Once you pick your agent should have a couple recommendations and referrals for you to partners that they work with and they're comfortable with to transact with. This is super important because in an aggressive market, you want to make sure that when we're offering on a property, that we're aligned when it comes to our attorney, our agent, and our lender, so the deal goes smooth. I know that might not mean a lot to you right now, but as we progress through the series, you're going to understand why, from a seller's perspective or a listing agent's perspective, having all the pieces of the puzzle come from the agent is huge for you. Now, your agent's going to recommend to you probably one or two go-to lenders that they use. I recommend using these people because the agent has experience with them. They're probably not from a chop shop or from like a company that gives you the lowest rate possible with the worst service ever. You don't want that. Now, I know everyone wants to save money, but I'd rather sacrifice a little bit of savings for excellent service and making sure that when it comes time to closing, I actually close and get the keys to my property and I'm not standing at the title office with my you-know-what in my hands. And the last piece of the puzzle, but just as important as the other two, is your real estate attorney. Now, people think, why would I need an attorney in this process? I'm just buying real estate. Well, what if the deal goes sour? What if something that was presented in the listing was falsely advertised? It happens all the time. I'm dealing with this with another deal that just fell apart. The square footage is incorrect. The bylaws aren't the same as what was advertised in the listing. Who's going to make these arguments for you and potentially get back your earnest money deposit? A real estate attorney is going to do that for you. They understand the law. They're trained. They're a professional. You're not a lawyer. Don't act like a lawyer. We all know people who like to act like what they're not, and we hate that. Don't do it. Lean on your team. Leverage their experience. You don't go into a doctor's office and tell them how to perform surgery. Don't go into a real estate broker's office and tell them how to do a deal. Now, once you have all the pieces of the puzzle together, you could hit the road and start digging with a shovel and finding the one that makes it all go around. If you found some value from this episode, please feel free to share, like, subscribe, do it all. Contact me for more info if you would like to talk about your real estate goals, whether it's renting, buying, selling, investing. We do it all. We are professionals in the Chicagoland area and the north and west and south suburbs. Signing off for now. See you next time where we discuss submitting an offer and searching for a home.